let's do some word problems involving scientific notation. Let's do something that deals with what's going on right now with the coronavirus. So as you guys have all seen in the news, most adults are going to be receiving $1,200 in stimulus relief. Now, I just did a quick Google search. There are roughly 209 million adults in the United States that are over 18 years old. All right, it was a little more, but I rounded to the nearest million. All right, now each will receive 1,200. Did I spell receive correct? I before E, except after C? Oh no, I didn't. Uh-oh. I spelled receive wrong. Oh my gosh, it's getting me. All right, each will receive 1,200. How much total money will be given out? Now, don't forget, guys, word problems, I always want you to read them twice. I want you to circle important numbers, underline key words. So I'm going to circle this giant number for adults. I'm going to circle the $1,200. It's asking me how much total money will be given out. So I know it's probably going to be a sum or a product. In this case, it's going to be a product because each, that word each, is very important. Each normally tells you to multiply. All right. A lot of times it'll give you a slope if you're thinking back to linear functions. So let's do some work here. All right. I need to multiply these two numbers, and I want to do it efficiently. All right. My number is going to be huge. All right. It's going to be a lot of money here. All right. So I don't want to deal with standard form. I want to deal with scientific notation. So I'm going to convert both these numbers to scientific notation. Let's deal with 209 million. $209 million. All right. To get that to scientific notation, oh, I've got to stop shaking here. I need to move this decimal to the left. Now, if I'm moving the decimal to the left, and this is a giant number, I'm going to have a positive exponent, or positive power of 10. All right. So I'm moving it left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so this is going to become 2.09 times 10 to the 8th power. So that's my adults. Now I also want to convert my my money to scientific notation. You don't have to. We're going to though. So 1,200. Again, that's going to be a positive power of 10. So I take my decimal left 1, 2, 3. That becomes 1.2 times 10 to the 3rd. All right, and that's dollars. Now I need to multiply these two numbers. So I could rewrite it, but I'll just kind of do multiplication like this. So our 3 steps for multiplying, we multiply the first factors. So I need to do 2.09 times 1.2. That gives me 2.508. 2.508 times, now step 2, multiply my powers. 10 to the 8th times 10 to the 3rd. The bases are the same, so we keep the base, 10. We add our exponents. 8 plus 3 is 11. All right, so this is how much money, roughly, because there's some other factors in there, like I think you get $500 for each kid that you have. So this isn't perfect math, but it's ballpark. All right, so in total, the U.S. government will be giving out approximately 2.508 times 10 to the 11th dollars. Now, what's that really mean? Well, we could convert that to standard form if we wanted. So let's do that just for fun. So 2.508, I'm going to write it over here on the left because I know my decimal point has got to go right a whole bunch. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fill in the blanks with zeros. All right. So let's see. We'll put some commas here. There's a comma. 100,000s. Millions. Billions. So that's 250 billion, 800 million dollars. All right, that's a lot of money. All right, that's not chump change. All right, that's a lot of money. All right, now you guys see this is a good example of why scientific notation is convenient to write big numbers. Say you're writing some, I don't know, a report like an engineering report or a science report or a financial report, all right? If you had to write this number down, that takes up a lot of space, all right? It's a lot easier to write it in scientific notation. All right, so if you guys are dealing with word problems in scientific notation, I would recommend converting both numbers to scientific notation and then following the proper steps. If you're multiplying, multiply. If you're dividing, divide and subtract the exponents. All right, so you guys have a few word problems to do. As always, send me a message on Google Classroom.